up, everybody? Welcome back to IGN's E3 2011 live show. I'm Damon Hatfield. We have a surprise game demo for you right now. Sony just brought by Sly Cooper, Thieves in Time, asked if they could get on the live show, and we said, absolutely. So without further ado, I'm going to hand you over to Dana.
Thanks very much, Damon. I am Dana Drungward, and I am here with Glenn, who is the president of Sansero Games. Glenn, very nice to have you here on the show.
Thank
and
you
I have to say, so at the Sony press conference, seeing that Sly 4 was coming out made me very, very happy. I loved the first trilogy. I was super happy to play the remastered games when you got the collection when you brought them out on PS3. My brother and I had some good time playing those together. So you guys are not the studio who made the first 3 games, Sucker Punch, but you did work on the collection.
Yeah. So kind of interesting story there. I mean, we're really huge fans of Sly Cooper series, loved them all on the PS2. And back in 2008, we were working with Sony on Secret Agent Clank, and we were kind of thinking about what we're going to do next. And we were looking at what was going on with Sucker Punch, and they were like super busy. They got Infamous, super cool, epic, great big game. And we're like, I don't think they're going to have time to make another Sly game, and I really want to play another Sly Cooper game, right? And so we went and got ourselves a PlayStation development kit. We put together a prototype. We went into Sony, and we're like, hey, how about Sanzaru makes the next Sly Cooper game? And they're like, screw off. Yeah, they kind of liked it, and that led to us working on the collection, and that went really well too. And that really gave both Sony and Sucker Punch kind of the confidence in Sansero that they could feel comfortable with working on the next installment, Thieves in Time.
So what did you learn about Sly and all the other characters from working on the collection? Like, were there any surprises to you? You've been fans of the series. Did you learn new things?
Not necessarily new things, just things you'd kind of forgotten. It's been a long time, since they originally came out. Looking back at Sly Cooper 1, we really loved the boss battles they had in there. They were sort of these layered, sort of complex, kind of pattern-oriented boss battles. And so we really wanted to, take that to the PS3 and just really amp it up and turn it into these sort of big set-piece, just massive conflicts, and just tear up the level and blow the whole place apart. So, we just saw stuff like that and were re-inspired. And also, we also got to, work directly with Sucker Punch, and just their kung fu is very, very strong. They are an amazing developer, and it was just an honor to be part of that.
That's fantastic. So tell us a little bit about the conceit of Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. It's a little bit further on in time, right? So Sly, Bentley, Murray, they're all older.
Yeah, well, we're kind of picking up where the last game left off. If you remember, Sly is feigning amnesia, and he's with Carmelita. Murray's off racing monster trucks, and Bentley and Penelope settle down to build a time machine. Right. Now, the whole happily ever after is kind of unraveling. The pages of the Thievius Raccoonus.
Which, thank God, otherwise we wouldn't have another game.
Just when you thought it took. The pages of the Thievius Raccoonus are disappearing. Right before Bentley's eyes, and so he's going to have to bring the whole gang back together, and they're going to set off on this epic mission to restore the legacy of the Cooper clan.
So one of my very favorite characters in the franchise made an appearance in the trailer that you guys showed, Dimitri. So he's a part of it as well. Any other special guests that we're going to see from Days of Yore, ones that you want to talk about?
Definitely all your favorite characters. Definitely going to be able to play as Sly and as Bentley and as Murray. And the game's going to come out in 2012. Right. So we've got a little bit of time, and we'll be showing some other characters in the next few months.
Excellent. Now, you talked a little bit about costumes and how those are going to play more of a role in this game. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, one of the new features that we really wanted to bring to the game is the idea of collectible costumes. Now, costumes in the old game tend to be disguises, right? But in Sly Cooper Thieves in Time, they're not only disguises, they also come with their own innate ability. And in the boss battle here, you can actually see he's collected this suit of armor. And the suit of armor is not only impervious to fire, but also comes with this really nifty shield, and you can actually use that to deflect the fireballs coming from the boss. And the boss that we're actually seeing here right now is El Jefe, and he's this egomaniacal tin pot dictator kind of dude. Something else
in South America.
Uh-oh. It's going to leave a mark. So I always say it wouldn't be an action-adventure video game if it didn't have Nolan North in it, and so he's actually starring as El Jefe.
Excellent. Excellent. Cool. Now, one of the things that's always been so fun about the Sly games is that they are set in all these great locations. What locations are you talking about so far? I would assume El Jefe is somewhere that looks pretty South American. Maybe?
Maybe, yeah. And we've got a few
get
more
it.
months to go,
Okay.
and yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna have some good stuff coming up.
Any multiplayer aspects to this?
Again,
Again?
totally cool stuff to talk about.
All right, looks like I will just have to infiltrate your studios myself.
Come on
and
down.
Find it out. Anything else you can tell us about Sly at this point?
Well, I think that, really about the characters, the PlayStation 3 really afforded us the ability to put a whole lot more detail, a whole lot more animation into them. And so they're even more expressive. And I think that's really, they're front and center. Everybody loves them in the original series. And that's just something we could really, build up and just get people to have fun with, So
Right.
that's I say, is another really important part of Thieves in Time.
Now, I have to say, I spent altogether way too much time going around levels looking for all the bottles. Are those going to make a return?
I'm pretty sure you'll find some bottles.
All right. Well, thank you very much for being with us, Glenn. I'm Dana Jungle Ward, and it's back to you, Damon.
Thanks, Dana. That was a pleasant surprise look at Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. Viewers, don't go anywhere. We have many more hot game demos coming your way right here on IGN's E3 2011 live show. Stay tuned.